bilang syudad ng mga kontraktor na ito. Now, having said that, ang inyong pamahalang lungsod sa pagsisinop at sa tulong ng website ng isumbong mo sa Pangulo website, Attorney Paul and I were guided properly of projects done in the city of Manila, and some of it is not functioning, particularly, alam ko naman mga taga-sunog apog dito, yung District 2 pumping station that the government spent already 700 million pesos and still not running yung pumping station na pinagawa dyan sa District 2. But then again, that is a matter of concern for the ICI and the Senate. What I am now after is their obligation to the city of Manila. And through the effort of our city treasury, sending SOA. And I would like to share this to each and every one of you. When I said, sisinupin natin, we'll try to be efficient. Today, as we speak, we have collected 160 million pesos from those contractors. Ang tawag natin doon, I think may mga accountant naman dito at may nakakaintindi naman yata ng fiscal management dito. Ang tawag doon, windfall. And because of that windfall, I'm happy to announce this morning, last Saturday, I finished all 100 plus documents signed for our beloved teachers of Manila. May utang ang Maynila sa kanila. Simula Abril, Mayo, Hunyo, Hulyo, Agosto, Setyembre. Ganun na kalaki ang utang ng Maynila sa ating mga teacher and non-teaching personnel. Bagamat ito'y obligasyon na iniwan ng nakaraan, moving forward, we recognize and we will recognize that obligation of the past. But it's not gonna be easy for me and your city government. But be that as it may, kahit mahirap, kahit sumuot tayo sa karayom, iraraos natin. And tomorrow, our more or less 11,000 teachers and non-teachers will receive their April allowance from the city of Manila, amounting to 25 million pesos. Imagine mo, pag isang quarter yun, 75 yun. Nalumpo na. But I'm happy in our own little way, at least man lang, to send the message. If given a chance that we have much resources or spend it wisely, we can address this obligation. That is going to happen tomorrow for our teachers. Shout out sa mga guro natin sa buong Maynila, sa elementary at high school at non-teaching personnel. The city government owes Pamantasan Lungsod ng Maynila of second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter of last year, amounting to 58 million each quarter. And the city of Manila owes Pamantasan Lungsod ng Maynila for first quarter and second quarter of this year. Nakwenta nyo na? 58 million times 5. More or less 300 million. Again, Dahil tayo nagsinop, palakpakan natin yung mga kontraktor. Hindi para ikasiya. Maging aral sa kanila yan. You cannot do it in Manila. There are only two certain things in this world: debt and taxes. That we assure you. Kahit nasaan pa kayong sulok ng Pilipinas, magyayad ba kayo ng buwis sa lungsod ng Maynila? At dahil dyan, I'm happy to announce today, Pamantasan Lungsod ng Maynila will receive the second quarter of obligation of the city for 2024. Imagine mo yung hahabulin ko. 58 million pesos will receive by PLM today. Good for them. I'm happy for them. Malayo pa. Basta piyay-piyay lang. Mga karaos din tayo. Huwag kayong mag-alala. So teachers and PLM. But also, I just wanted to share to you the effort of yours truly and our team in fiscal management. Unti-unti nang nagbubunga. Last Friday, in our briefing of fiscal situation, effort, discipline equals results. And I would like to share to you the results of our effort. When I stood before you on the first flag ceremony, naayusin ko yung fiscal situation natin. Gusto kong ipaalam sa inyo, nag-take effect na last July. We have received the effect or saw and felt the effect of some discipline of your city government with regard to unnecessary expenses. Lalo na yung mga JO na yan, na hindi na pagkikita. I would like to inform you, 7.1% on July. On August, 7.8%. So imagine, if you do the math, naging mabuti ang inyong pamahalang lungsod sa paggasta at wag gumasta ng walang kapararakan lang. 7 times 6, we may achieve at the very least on average 42%. And that's going to be a big break for general fund expenditures. And by October 8, I will share you what we have done to address the obligation of the past and to address our recurring obligation sa present. But for now, I just wanted to say good news for the employees, our teachers, our schools, our hospitals, yung San Nicolas, mga taga San Nicolas Health Center, pumanatag kayo, kayo na susunod na ayusin na health center. Sa inyo naman, na nandito, alam ko nag-aabang kayo ng balita. Steady lang kayo sa Gedli. Hindi kayo mawawalan. Pero tiyak ako magkakaroon kayo. I will inform you in proper time. Now, sa aking mga minamahal na lolo't lola,